We're here with Debra Quartermain, and she's going to show us how to make this fabulous scarf. Debra, let's get started in making this fabulous scarf.
Okay, so this is so super easy because this comes, this is Cunan's Premium Eco 5 Plus. It's an 8-ounce weight.
It's really nice.
It comes cut by the yard, and so what basically go in and get a third of a yard, which is 12 inches wide, and it comes 12 by 44. So you just take your length. I cut it off an inch. I just made it 11 inches wide, and then I just, with the scissors, it was, you know, rectangular, just fold it in half and curve
just
off.
Kind of eyeballed it and rounded it off?
Yeah,
okay.
It doesn't have to be perfect. And that's all you do to actually now have your scarf piece.
Perfect.
And I thought it would be fun to fringe it, so.
I do, I love the fringe.
Yeah,
I'm all about the fringe.
The easy thing is you just can work with it doubled. Saves you some time. You know we like to make things easy.
We definitely like to make things easy.
So what we're going to do is I use the blade length kind of for a guide.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So just one.
So it's about 2 inches, right?
Yeah, 2 to 3 inches, depending on how much of a fringe you like. So you just use the blade length, and so just space them a little bit, and just keep going all the way along. Won't take it very long.
Super easy. That's super easy. Debra, show us how to make this fabulous flower.
I sure will, and it's really super easy. And what makes it fun and fabulous is this felt, which this is the Prince felt, and it's a brown leopard pattern.
Now, before you go into that, can you just tell me, a rumor has it it's made all out of drinking bottles?
Yes, Cunan Felt is a very proud American company, been around 60 years, and they pick up a lot of the bottles out of landfills and everywhere that they've done like something like 50 million. There's a ticker on the website for every bottle that's chopped up, and it takes 10 bottles to make 1 pound of fabric.
I'm just amazed. This is actually water bottles or drinking bottles that I'm wearing.
Yeah, exactly, and recycled, so what a better way. Upcycled, I guess.
Upcycled, definitely.
So the Prince felt are some of my favorite patterns.
Yeah, this leopard's really fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. So all I did is I just took it and folded it in half. And the great thing is to draw a pattern or whatever, the other side is plain. And so this is, when you fold it in half, I try and use what we're working with as a pattern guide. So this is about 4 inches.
Okay.
So I just basically, and you can cut one out of a scrap or whatever, just did a 4-inch rectangle and then just rounded it into petal shape.
Okay, perfect.
So and if you alternate it like this, you can get 4 and a 2-inch circle for the middle of the flower.
Great.
And you end up with all these little petals. So
you have 8. You have 8 of them.
You just need 8.
Okay. Perfect.
And then.
It's like no rocket science, which is nice. You don't have to have a fancy pattern.
No.
Just wing it.
Yeah. And all flowers are different. And then with the Fabri-Tac, I just glued 2 circles back to back. Makes it a little bit sturdier. And then you take a petal and just put a little line right in the center. Like
about an inch up, it looks like you did, about an inch.
About an inch up, like so. And then you're just going to fold it in half and just pinch it at the end like that.
So easy.
Yes, so easy, and it's going to look like it's going to look like this when it's dry. Now, you do them all, and what I found great is these bulldog clips.
It's brilliant. That is really smart.
You can just keep sticking them into it and hold all 8 to dry while you're waiting. And so we'll release them all, and we're just going to, I like to arrange them around the circle first.
Okay.
And you can just flatten them a little bit. So that's the nice thing about the felt. It's really sturdy, but you can really pliable.
Yeah, it's a little bit, you can work it.
Yeah, exactly.
This is nice.
And then occasionally they too stick together because you've added a little extra glue. Yeah.
So now you're going to glue those to the base?
Yeah. That's
so while Debra's gluing those to the base, we're going to get ready for our next step.
Okay, Anna, now I'm going to show you how to make the beautiful center in my flower.
Looks like it's leather.
Well, I found using the Deco Arts So Soft paint, it gives a leather look on the Macon's clay.
Oh, can you show me how to do it?
Oh, super easy. So the Macon's No Bake Clay, I used their floral push mold, and I loved this sunflower because, I don't know, it kind of just suited the leopard flower. So we're just going to take a little ball and push it into the mold. And then it just pops out really nicely like this. Now, I used a little bit too much clay there, so I would do a little smaller. And
Yeah,
do it again.
you know, sometimes when that's happened,
Yeah.
I've just taken scissors and trimmed it when it's dry.
That's a great idea.
So that
Oh,
works
that's a great
too.
tip. Yes.
So this is what your finished
here
one?
we go. And this is what it looks like. So, and then here it is. The Deco Arts So Soft paint, which is for fabric, gave the clay a wonderful leather look.
Now that our little faux leather flower is done, what are we going to do?
Well, I thought it would make a really pretty center for the big flower, so we had it all glued around. So to hide also the center where it was glued, you're just going to glue this right into the middle like that.
Perfect.
And then just add it to the end of the scarf. Now you can either glue it the flower right onto the scarf, or you can use a pin,
Okay.
and then you can take it off and wear it on something else.
Perfect. And there is a little surprise here, I believe.
Yes. Is this little pocket. Especially where I come from, it's really cold. So I thought, oh, I could put my phone in there, but I could also put a compact in to powder my nose when it gets red. So I made this cute little pocket.
I love it.
And the great thing is you can draw right on the back. So what I've done is I've taken a little square, which is like 4 inches by 4.5 inches, and I just drew my measurements right on. So I went in and a 1/4 inch from the sides, a 1/2 inch from the bottom, and a 1/2 inch from this will be the top. And then with your glue, you'll see this one's finished, but you're just going to do the sides first.
Oh, so easy. So you don't even
Well,
got it.
No, and you just can go, so you have your lines.
Your lines, and you just follow
I've been
along.
trying to make everything as easy
That's
as possible.
really, really smart, Deborah. I love that.
Yeah, so, and then do the top last. And there
Great.
you have your little pocket.
And you just glue the sides on.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's it.
Now, I think you talked about a compact?
Yes.
So we're going to show you that next. Will you show us how to do this little compact? This is adorable.
So I got one of these little inexpensive compacts, just very inexpensive, and I thought, well, usually when you open a compact and look in it, you're going to look in the top.
Oh,
as opposed to the bottom. So I thought, wouldn't it be fun to etch the bottom? So just to show you, as I die cut from the etching mask, is I die cut a cute little bird, but it was a little too big. So I took the center out of the die, and I just trimmed him off a little.
Chopped his tail off.
Well, I know, but he still looks really cute. And then I just placed it, I just stuck it on here, but you want to stick it on really well.
Yeah, you can put it over the image.
So you're going to put it over the image like so. And spread it on, of course, really, really well. And then I just used my brush and filled the etching cream all in.
Right up to overlapping the edge.
Exactly.
Okay.
And put in lots, about 15 minutes. And the great thing is you can scrape it off and put it back in and reuse it. And then rinse it off, and you have
voila, your bird.
And it can look
so
like this.
cute.
And then, of course, just to jazz it up a little, I added another one of the little clay flowers.
So smart.
Because, of course, when you pull it out, you want it to look really good.
Thanks, Deborah. This was a great project, and I bet you viewers at home can't wait to get started on making your own creative scarf. We hope you've been enjoying our All-Star Designers Winter Series. Like us on Facebook, pin us on Pinterest, and follow us on Twitter.
And for full instructions and complete supply lists for all of the projects featured on the series, go to whencreativityknocks.com and sign up for our newsletter, and you'll be eligible to win one of the prize packages full of products from all of our series sponsors.